The world is not a blank slate. It's full of people, and people who are very, very different, and people who are different from you and from me. And one of the challenges of a leader is to learn to work with people who are different, who are really, really materially and functionally and culturally different from you. That's what this section is about, is that if you're going to be a leader, if you're going to think like a leader, if you're going to know what a leader knows, if you're going to do what a leader does, you have to, learn to work with people who are really different from you. Now, right now, I'm on Cape Cod in New England. And not far from here is a large headquarters of a multinational company. I've been in meetings in that company before, working as a consultant. And as the team gathered that was solving sort of a mid-level management problem for this company, as the team gathered, it was very interesting. There were 16 people in the room. There were 8 women, and there were roughly 8 men. I assume they were men. They were people from about 11 different countries. There were about half the people did not speak English as their native language. And of course, there were all skin colors and all kinds of diversity in this room. You see, a forest like this thrives on diversity. You just have to have diversity in an ecosystem in order for it to work. And I also believe that same thing is true in social societies. If you look at the most despotic, the most evil, the most difficult societies in the world, they're trying for sameness. They're not trying for difference, they're trying for sameness. They're trying to make everybody the same. What if there were only one species of plant in this forest? It would not survive. Well, let's get back to the issue of culture and cultural difference, and think just a little bit about all of the problems that we have when we work with people who are different. You can identify those as cultural dimensions, and there are thousands and thousands of cultural dimensions, differences between cultures. But there are some that really define culture in a broader way and that are observable through behaviors. The first is how we use time. We use time differently. The second is how we develop truth, how we think of truth. And the third is really how we think of our own identity. If you understand those three things about a culture, you can understand a whole lot about a culture. And as a leader, you can learn to make people welcome who are different, to leverage that difference into strategic advantage. And those are very, very important skills for leaders.